Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Bruno. Now the other day I did a video where I was starting to teach him to go around the cone, and I kind of forgot a step. A lot of times I'll be working dogs and doing so much things with different dogs and all kinds of stuff that I kind of forget what I did with the last one, and then all of a sudden it'll come back to my memory. I probably should go research this a little better, but what I'm going to use is the ball and start accenting him looking at me and not the outside. So if I'm here to the left and the cone is here, and the ball is what he wants, he's going to have a tendency to want to look back for that ball. So I'm going to tell him no and get him to look here, and then when he does the right thing, send him to the ball. But he's got to learn to get sent to the ball first. So what we're going to do first is just take this and get into that barking that we did before, right? We were barking him on the ground. So we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to put him on the flat, and I'm going to ask for the bark, and then I'm going to send him in, and so he learns to grab that off of that, right? Good, good, yeah, go, good. That's the first step. Bruno, you ready? Pass out. Good boy, good. Pass out. Yeah, yes, good boy, good. There you go. So he learns to go into the cone, and he's got that behavior because we were doing the barking on the ground that we started, right? So it's easy for him to understand real quick, and then I'm going to say yes and let it go, exciting him, and then have that cone and the ball on the cone be something of excitement, him getting used to going into the cone, because then I'm going to be healing and expecting him to stay. Good boy, good. Yeah. Good boy, good. You ready? Good boy, good. You ready? Good boy. Puss out. Good boy, puss out. Yes. Good boy, yeah, good boy. And just let him get into grabbing it. So a lot of times things are just done with fun and play and bringing it together so they start to be able to use it as a tool, but you got to install it first. So, all right, good boy. Out. So I want to get him high on this to start. Good boy, good. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's going to start. Good. All right. Open here. Come here. Fuska. Good boy. Fuska. Good boy. Good. Seats. Nope. We're going to ask for some behavior. Seats. Good. Bleiben. Platz. Bleib. Good. And then I'll use my command for sending him out, which is foot on. Good boy. Foot on. I think it's fur on. We'll go over it with my buddy this weekend, and we'll start playing with some of this stuff. I want to also charge the collar that I was talking about. The fur collar is going to get charged with a ready marker. Good. Out. So that we bring up drive, right? He's ready for it. Not that he lacks drive, don't get me wrong, but I want it in the key spots. I want to have like a turning on the ignition for your car, right? Out. Good. That's my boy. Good. Couche. Platz. Good. I said couche, but my body language was there. I got to stop doing that. Irritating me. Using the wrong words, dang it. Good. Seats. Good. Press out. Good boy. Good. Foot on. Good boy. Good. I've got to get him used to the pointing. So we got to smooth some things out. It's so rough around the edges right now because we're just starting this, but we'll get it. Good boy. Out. And then we got a ball hanger at the club. So out. Good. Platz. Good. Bleiben. Good. Bleib. Should just be Bleib, but I always kind of Americanize it. Bleiben. Dang it. All right, let's try this other one. Doesn't have the weight of the band. So we'll go to this little small. There we go. I think that's going to work better. Yeah, much better. This one's got a nice rubber strap. Platz. That's heavier, so it's trying to bring it down. Good. Seats. Good. So asking for behavior, right? Good. Foot on. Good boy. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Good boy. And I want to keep him in place so it's fun. Good boy. Good. Yeah. Good boy. We'll play and do some other stuff and come back to it. Yeah. Always about mix up, huh? Always about mix up. Out. Yes. Good boy. Good. Bruno. Out. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Bruno. Out. Seats. Platz. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Good. Bruno. With me. Nope. With me. Come on. I want to get some obedience in here. Let me put him back on the bench. And I had this thing spinned around because I was going to do some. I know life's tough, huh? I know. Quiet. Hey. I know. Bruno. Foos. Good. Good boy, good. Fushia, good boy, good. Ask for some obedience. Good, good, good. Sit him at my side because we're going to start doing this. Look, good. Bruno, foot on. Good boy, fur on. Good boy, good. And I'll use fur on because that's going to be the one that we send him to the end of the field. So we'll start playing with some of the stuff at the Schützen Club and start putting some pieces in there that we can start playing with to build on, right? Good. That are more Schützen orientated. Out, or IGP if I was saying it properly. But I'm old school, so I say things the old way. Good. All right. Nope. Good boy. Good. All right. Good boy. Seats. Good. Bleiben. Good. Good. All right. We're going to ask for behavior first. Good. Whatever pattern we get into is what he's going to expect. Good. Foos. Nope. Good boy. Good. Good. That's my boy. That's good. Good. Nope. Good. Bruno, look. Nope. You look. Good. Good. Bruno. Good boy. Good. Good. Bruno, you look. Good. 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 Bruno. Good boy. Good. There you go. So like I said, it's real rough around the edges. We'll smooth it out. We'll get there. Good boy. Good. Main thing is we get us some good pattern set, meaning you got to give me obedience before you get the ball, that kind of thing. How we break into other balls, things that he's going to key in on that are part of your patterns. Good. That you're building, right? This is all new to him. Out. And I'm kind of putting the pieces together because I haven't been a long time since I think the last dog I really worked heavy on all this stuff was Buddy. Platz. And Buddy's got it wired, so I don't do it anymore. But all this stuff, the building blocks were put in for a dog like Buddy that works so well. And there's a reason, because we did all this little incremental puzzle pieces that we build on, right? Good. Good boy. Bruno. Good. Foos. Good boy. Good. Good. There's my boy. Good. Good boy. Foos. Yeah, good boy. Good. Good. Foos. That's four. He's got to learn to go out off my side. So we start it from the static. So he starts to anticipate it. And think about it. There's all kinds of things that are put in to be able to get the behaviors. That's why it's so important. One of those things is how I work with time levels. That we do something within a time level, then you get to go. And we use those time levels, and the dog keys in on it when you have a pattern that kind of goes along that same line. Out. Out. Good. Foos. Good. Good. There you go. Good. This dog is in a perfect place for anybody that really wanted to do Schützen with him, because you can go farther than I can go. My time is limited. My enthusiasm for the sport is limited. All kinds of things. Out. Out. Platz. Come on, get a hold of Christian Gomez and see if he wants to give me a session or two, and then let him see the dog, because he's probably got a lot of connections in the IGP world that maybe that somebody wants him. I want to see the dog go to work, but who knows? I got another partner of mine that's involved with this that has high dollar clients down in LA, but whoever pops first and can get us into the sale. Seats? Good. We'll find out. Nope. Good, good. Foos, good boy, good. Yeah. Good boy, good. Nope. You foos. Good. There you go. You look. Good. Bruno. Foot on. Good boy, good. There you go. Good boy, good. Good. We need some more excitement out of that. Yes, we do. Oh, I forgot my trick. I forgot my trick. If you didn't have a dog, I'd ask you to help me. Out. Out. There's one other trick to get him to go in fast with exuberance. And what that is to get a second person and tie a line to this or into a sleeve. Put a sleeve on there. It doesn't matter what the object is, just something that he wants. And then you tie a line to it, and you have the second person be ready. And when I send him, they yank it off of it and they get the dog to go into drive. And then when he starts to anticipate this is going to go away from him and he's going to have to chase it, drive is going to come up. And that's what I forgot about. So we got to add that to this little game. But he's got everything you need. You can do anything you want to and build it all. He's got it all. He's at a perfect spot right now because he wants the balls, and they've been an integral part. Good, good. And if you notice, look where his head's at. Yes, good boy, good. We've got all this stuff implanted in, set in, right? All right, good boy, good. Out, good, nope, good. So I wish right now, we'll do it this weekend though. I've got to remember my With me. Good boy. Good. Fuss. Good boy. Good. You fuss. Good boy. Good. Good. Yeah, yeah. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good. Bruno. Foot on. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good. Good. All right, guys. Mark Ferrasci, Pro Tech Dog Training, playing with us. Going to put the pieces together as we go along, and we'll grow the dog, right? Got plenty to work with a dog like this. All right, Bruno. Out. Good. Seats. Platz. Nope. Here. Good. Good. Yes. Good boy. Good. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy, Bruno. Bruno, out. Good. Good boy. Platz. Nope. Platz. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Good boy, Bruno. Good boy. Good. That's my boy. Bruno. Platz. Bleiben. Out. Nope. Out. Good. Platz. Get it, get it, get it, get it. All right, talk to you guys later. I'm going to put this together over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what happens.